Okay, guys. Um, I wanted to make another quick video. I'm sorry because I had to do a review on Thor: Love and Thunder on Google reviews and things like that, and I just wanted to see if the director, whatever his name is, Taika Waititi, I think that's how you say his name. I wanted to see if because it's giving very much mixed reviews with Thor: Love and Thunder, even though personally I think that the way that people had mixed reviews about Multiverse of Madness, even though personally I don't think that there should have even been mixed reviews. This was Multiverse of Madness was a fresh, new, something different, and deserved all its flowers. But if y'all will but y'all will accept Thor: Love and Thunder, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem because I don't understand how y'all will sit through, because I sat through this film. Okay, I sat through this garbage, Yo Gabba Gabba film, this Disney Junior, this Noggin Nickelodeon film. Okay, I don't understand how we went from Doctor Strange to this crap. Okay, anyway, so I found this article. I think this is on the 17th, which is today. It says Thor: Love and Thunder director reacts to dog-ish criticism about movie. Even though I felt like when I read the article, I didn't see the director say anything. Okay, let's read it. Let's read it, guys, because I do want to get into some things. Thor: Love and Thunder has been flooded with mixed reviews, demonstrated by its below average B plus cinema score, which honestly, truly, Thor: Love and Thunder deserves like a D, a D. Like it really deserves a D. And 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. I feel like as the months go on, it's gonna be in the 50s with Rotten Tomatoes. I feel like personally. Fans have a number of reasons to justify their distaste for the film. Some were hoping for more MCU connections, others didn't like the handling of certain characters, and many found the extreme humor a bit too much. And honestly, guys, that's one of my biggest criticisms too. The humor was too much. I get it. Yes. There needs to be some jokes here and there, but it's like when it's excessive, it becomes very cringy and uncomfortable and just corny. And I feel like that way about Shang-Chi. Like even though I like Shang-Chi, but the jokes were not hitting. It's like you can make a joke, but please let it be funny. My God. But I just feel like for Thor: Love and Thunder, there was no sense of urgency, especially when Thor's friend was in danger, and the Thor was just lollygagging around with the Guardians when he found out that his friend was in danger. Even when it came to save the children that Gore the Butcher kidnapped, Thor was just vibes, beautiful vibes. There was no sense of urgency in this film. Let's continue reading. After reinventing the character of Thor in a more comedic way with Ragnarok, director Taika Waititi returned for Thor: Love and Thunder and brought much of that same energy with him. However, this time around, fans haven't fallen in love as much in love with the director's style as many were hoping for a more serious Thor. I was hoping for a more serious Thor in the wake of his depression. Yes, me too. His dark depression with Avengers Endgame. Now, as fans await for the next appearance of Chris Hemsworth's God of Thunder, Waititi has reacted to one particular set of criticism. Thor 4 director reacted to hate. Waititi reacted to one of the fans' intense criticism of the film and its interpretation of Thor compared to the comics. The Twitter user criticized the director for making Thor into a moron, which is true. Thor is starting to become a moron, and wasting Gore the Butcher, Jane Foster, and Valkyrie. Also, the way that Jane became Mighty Thor was just. First of all, I'm sorry. They should have built that up. They did not build that up correctly. It just came out of nowhere. Like that just came out of nowhere, honestly. So this is the tweet. I'm sad Thor: Love and Thunder is dog shit, and at Taika Waititi made Thor into a moron and a buffoon and wasted a great villain. Jane and Valkyrie. So, yup, I won't accept trash and the movie will fall off the cliff this weekend. I believe so too. And it says fire, hashtag fire Taika, which I honestly, me too. I feel like, okay, like the man has directed Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. Okay, now it's time to hang him up. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on to a different director and different writers. And this director needs to know Thor through and through. He needs to be a fan of Thor. He needs to know Thor's personality and what he can do. Okay? Because I feel like the Thor that we seen in Infinity War was a different Thor that we seen in Thor Love and Thunder. It's just like I thought we were gonna give it was gonna give a more serious tone, but it didn't. In response to another user who defended Thor Love and Thunder, which I don't even know why. You see, hold on, let's read it first. He okay. Reinforced his point that Thor wouldn't joke while noting some differences to the original comic arc. Have you ever read Thor? He is over 1,000 years old, 1,000-year-old god. He wouldn't joke. Men are ants to him. Both comic book Thor and Norse Thor. Gore butchered thousands of gods. He was a baddie. We never see that because Thor is joking, which is true. Thor was joking throughout that whole movie. From start to finish, from north to south, from east to west, that man would not stop joking around. And people were dying, and kids were getting kidnapped. That man was not stop joking. It's like Thor, like what is going on, fam? Like it's like Thor was like Patrick from freaking SpongeBob. That's the vibe that he was giving me. He was giving me Patrick. Anyway. Thor cuts Gore's head off. Jane doesn't die. No story. Doggish. And then who previously defended the movie then noted one particular hilarious moment in Thor's comic book history in which he had a dance off with Luke Cage. He had a dance off with Luke Cage. After that, Thor can only be one thing. That is true. But it's like, listen, you can give a person personality. I have no issue. I have no issue with exploring these MCU characters' personalities. Of course, they can be humorous and things like that. But let's not act as if these people aren't badasses and who can't like rip your freaking head off and are serious about it. And that's the thing. That's the thing that we're just trying to tell y'all. There was no sense of urgency within this film. Okay. And then Waititi retweeted the hilarious comic of Thor and Luke Cage dancing, calling simply LOL, yes. Okay, I need Waititi to go. Let me see him. I need him to go. Because I'm just tired. Even though it isn't what most people managed, he was goofy, I need him to go. I need Waititi to go. I need him to go because it's just like, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. He needs to go. They gotta go. He needs to go. Him and his writers gotta go. The Thor Love and Thunder deserved the hate. Regarding Ragnarok, fans adored Waititi's style of humor and how he balanced them with darker moments. Unfortunately, Love and Thunder leans far more heavily into that humor and even has a tendency to make its way into more serious moments that probably shouldn't have. So if a hilarious interpretation of Thor isn't what one is looking for, then Love and Thunder certainly isn't the movie for them. However, it's debatable whether Thor cracking jokes is in itself one of the movie's flaws, as the God of Thunder has had his fair share of lighter moments across comic history, as established with Luke Cage. It's like, okay, but we're not at the Luke Cage stage yet. We're not at Luke. That's the thing. Like y'all bringing up, Luke Cage and Thor having a dance up. Okay, and are we really gonna sit here and act as if Thor isn't a serious ass character majority of the time? I'm getting aggravated right now. The Asgardian hero is known to get a bit goofy. Yeah, a bit. In this movie, he was heavily goofy. He was on 1,000. And we needed him to bring it down to like 100, which Waititi seemed to believe justifies his version of Thor not being as serious as other incarnations. That's not to say the humor itself can't be criticized. It just means that Thor doesn't always have to be a serious character, as the case with most heroes. But perhaps the reactions to Love and Thunder will push Marvel to take Thor in a more darker, yes, and more Norse direction in his future adventure, possibly without. Yes, we will love that without Waititi. Please fire Taika Waititi. We do not need him. We do not need him. And the CGI was trash. I'm glad somebody brought it up too here. Of course, the humor was far from the only criticism that the latest MCU flick has faced. Many have also shared their issues with the CGI pacing, storyline, and uses of Jane, Valkyrie, and Zeus. Zeus should have been way more serious too. You see, that's the thing. Like, you see, with Zeus, that what they did with Zeus in that live action, that's something I would expect in one of their like the Disney. Why is this commercial in front of the damn thing? Ugh.
And I was madly.
I just, yeah, Zeus wasn't taken seriously either, and I hate what they're doing with what is going on in what they did in that film. Christian Bale's gore was underutilized. I did hear that his character was very underutilized. Don't they have like 4 hours of footage, if I'm not mistaken, that they didn't release? They probably need to release that cut, honestly. But then again, I don't know. I don't want to get disappointed anymore. I'm tired of getting disappointed. For those who haven't yet seen the latest Asgardian adventure, are looking to form their own opinion, Thor: Love and Thunder is not playing in theaters. I don't know. I think this movie was just so bad, and it's just like okay. We need a new director. Thor is way too important and way too powerful for this. I'm sorry for this kind of writing, for this kind of execution. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And even the way that they made Jane Mighty Thor like that quick, I don't know. I feel like they should have fleshed that out a little bit more. Like they even should have fleshed out her cancer. Like it's just like it came too quick, and it's just like even with gore, it was just like it should have been way more. I'm sorry. This movie was trash, and the only people that are defending this film has to be like some super duper like delusional, ass kissers or something like that. Because I don't know. I feel like hardcore, like real Marvel fans would not appreciate this film. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Leave a comment and subscribe. Please subscribe, guys, and like the videos, please. And please subscribe. It's free. And comment. I want to know y'all opinions. I don't know. It's just personally, I hated this film. All right, I'll see y'all.